Not feeling great today. Didn't go to bed till about 12:30. Yeah, can I pay for a swim session?
The pool's closed.
Are you joking?
Yeah, both pools are broken.
And this is just a prime example of why you should get up on time and do your session when you're meant to do it. Right, so it's currently Wednesday the 3rd of June. I forgot to mention what Ironman I'm actually doing. So I'm doing Ironman 70.3 in Weymouth, and that is on September the 14th. I checked earlier and it's 103 days away, which I'll be honest, it's sooner than I thought, but I have been working hard in all fairness. I've been running, swimming, biking, I've done a lot. But you know what, if it didn't scare me, then I know I've entered the wrong race, especially for me, because I'm very heavily goal driven. So if I don't have something silly to work towards, I just know I won't get up early training, I won't stick to a schedule, I won't stick to a diet. So being scared definitely works in my favor. So anyway, now I've cleared that bit up. On today's schedule, I've got a swim. So I've got about an hour to complete it. I'm going to aim for around 2K to 2.5K. I'm not going to push it too hard, just, steady. Until I've started this full training plan, then obviously I can start different strokes and different efforts in the pool. Until then, I'm just going to keep going and just stay consistent with it because I've still got a lot to learn. So quickly, just before I go for a swim, I just thought I'd run you through the gear I use. Sounds daft, but I was really interested in knowing what people were using. Especially as a beginner, I didn't have a clue, what goggles were good, whether to use a swim cap or not. So anyway, I went for the Tri-Fit Rapid X goggles. Obviously with it being Tri-Fit and I'm doing a triathlon, just went hand in hand. Tried a few different ones in the past and these seem to just be the best fit for me. Not too tight, they don't mist up in the pool, and yeah, very happy. Then I went for some earplugs. So I tried a few sessions without earplugs and I just had water in my ears constantly and it was just something to irritate me and take my mind off what I was doing. So I went for the Zogs ones, can't complain, work brilliantly, and they literally just do what they're designed to do. And then a recent addition, I bought a swim cap. I didn't think this was essential because I've got short hair and I thought a swim cap is only for women or people with long hair. I wouldn't say I've noticed a massive difference in my times because I'm still a beginner, so it's hard to gauge what's good and what's bad. But one thing I would say is it just feels like you're cutting through the water a bit better. And for me, just in the back of my mind, knowing I've got the right gear that everyone else is using, it then just proves it's only down to my ability and not the gear I'm using, because we all get caught up on gear and we want to buy all the new fancy things. So yeah, swim cap, earplugs, goggles, and jammers. I was very dubious about wearing proper swimming jammers. I just wore my swim shorts that you'd wear on holiday, just because I think I was a bit self-conscious. That's probably the only reason. I will say these have made a big difference, like without a shadow of a doubt. You can feel when you're wearing a standard pair of swimming shorts, the drag just off the shorts in general. It's like dragging a carrier bag through the water. But as soon as you put these on, you can just feel yourself gliding through the water. So if anyone's out there debating whether to get jammers or not, just go for it. No one cares what you look like in the pool. It's only that walk from the changing room to the pool. Once you're in the water, then you're sweet. And trust me, if I can get over the embarrassment of wearing them, then anybody can. Anyway, let's go. So I was actually meant to go for a swim this morning. I had my alarm set. Everything was ready to go and I woke up and just wasn't feeling it. So I balled it, which I know is a terrible excuse, and I should have got up and I should have done it, because now I'm paying the price because it's 9 o'clock at night and I've got to go for a swim for a whole hour. So that means I'm not going to get home till about 10:30, and then by the time I've actually settled down, it's going to be 12 o'clock. And I'm meant to be doing a 10K in the morning, scheduled for 6 a.m. It's not looking good. So we'll see what happens. If I can make it and drag myself out of bed, then I will, trust me. Now, although I've just been complaining, I will say I do look forward to a good swim. It's just really relaxing because when your head's in the water, you can just switch off and forget about all the other nonsense going on. The tricky part with swimming is obviously you can't film around the pool, which I get for obvious reasons, but that doesn't make it any easier for these vlogs. So yeah, I'll do what I can. Hiya. Yeah, can I pay for a swim session?
The pool's closed.
Are you joking?
Yeah, both pools are broken.
Okay, so change of plan. Just had to leave the pool because apparently it's closed, which is great. But anyway, we're going to drive 15 minutes to another pool. They've said it's open, but it's now getting late and I'm going to get there for like 9:10, which isn't great, but at least we still get the session done. So This is pure commitment. I should have just got up this morning. And this is just a prime example of why you should get up on time and do your session when you're meant to do it. Right, swim's done, finally. Made the most of what we had left in the pool. This was actually a different leisure centre, so the one I usually go to is like part of a high school, so it's not great, there's like 4 lanes. This one's like fully kitted out, sauna, the gym looked really high end, and the swimming pool was amazing. 8 lanes, hardly anyone was there, really fresh, modern, so yeah, definitely be going back. So let's go through the stats. It was 48 minutes in total. We did 2,150 metres, with an average pace of 2:15, so yeah, happy with that. And average heart rate 141. Need to control my heart rate a little bit better, like 165. It gets out of control very quickly, but you know, I know how to control it, but you just lose track, don't you? And the worst part is when there's someone in the lane next to you, you can't help but just try and match their pace. And I need to learn to just grow up and stick to my own plan. All said and done, I'm just made up. I finally got in the pool. It's now 10:15. I'm starving, need to sort some food out. So yeah, I'm going to figure it out, but I'll catch you on the next one. Let's be honest, there was only one thing that was going to happen. So we went for wrap of the day, Big Mac, medium fries, well, kind of medium, half of them are missing. And obviously you got to balance it with a Diet Coke. You know, I'm not a pig, but I'm going to enjoy this and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, we made it, 6:20. I was aiming to get out for 6:30, so got a few minutes to get ready. Not feeling great today. Didn't go to bed till about 12:30. And yeah, just didn't sleep very good. I mean, eating a McDonald's at 11 o'clock at night probably didn't help, but we live and learn. Although we probably don't learn. I don't anyway. Anyway, let's go. So that's us, we're out. Got such a nice 10k loop near me. So it starts off along the canal, goes down a few back streets and then end up running through the town. Oh God, this needs cutting. So we're just over 1k in now, running at a 5:50 pace, which it's a bit slow, but it's all I've got today, I think. Especially if I want to go for the full hour. I'm terrible at slow runs, although I'm quite a slow runner anyway. I just get carried away. It's so easy to do. And even though I'm tired, it doesn't matter. So I've got David Goggins in the ears and he will tell you otherwise. I make sure I listen to him on pretty much every workout, because those times where it gets a bit tough and you think about quitting, he soon reminds you that the only way is to keep going. So this is actually my first run back after a week off. It was weird because I had shin splints and I've not had shin splints in months. And I've been staying active, I've been on my feet. It was weird. And it was just a one-off. I tried to push through it, got about 5k in and I was in agony, I had to stop. But yeah, legs are feeling good. So obviously that week off helped. Okay, so that's 5k done. Time was 28 minutes 30. So not too bad. Just a steady pace. I do love running through sandbags. I mean, look at that. Absolutely stunning. 7k in, feeling good. Heart rate settled nicely now. Okay, so that's the run done. Felt good to be back out, legs felt all right, which is always nice. And coming off the back of less than 6 hours sleep, more than happy with that. So quickly going through the stats, that was a 10 kilometre run with a 5:40 average pace, so can't complain with that. 57 minutes of moving time and an average heart rate of 156. And then looking at the splits, you know, we're starting off at 5:50 and then most of them were negative, so yeah, happy with that. And then the heart rate average was 156, but a max heart rate of 169, so a little bit higher than I should have really. Most of it was in zone 3, so not ideal, but all that being said, it was just nice to be back out and sticking on schedule. So got a bit of a busy day ahead, but I'll be doing a core workout later, so I will catch up with you then.